It's dark, and therefore high contrast, and therefore low frame rate. When I do these at night, low frame rate. Not much I can do about that. But I just thought I'd come on to tell everyone that my old school analog setup is complete. I can now record video from analog sources, and I have a AVI synth script that I've spent about a week tweaking. That I've got about 4 variations of it at this point, depending on the source. Anime is one, American style cartoons is another, 3D animation, basically Toy Story, and a couple others is one, and then film, 24 frames is another. And using those, I can now extract absolutely beautiful picture from my Laserdiscs and from my VHS tapes. I got my hands on a Panasonic DMR S10. It's not as awesome as ES10. It's not as awesome as an E20, but it has the exact same comb filter in it, so it looks beautiful. That's pretty much it. Just letting everybody know that my setup is complete. And the checkerboarding that I was talking about in a video that I guess I deleted at this point because it doesn't apply anymore, was apparently just my S-video cable. So if you're ever seeing a lot of composite artifacts when you're going S-video out of your Laserdisc player, or you're going S-video out of a pass-through of some kind, and you're still seeing some checkerboarding, some rainbow, typical composite artifacts, check your S-video cable. I bought a brand new S-video cable for $13. Ugh. Shouldn't be that much. I usually get them for $1 at the Goodwill. Well, that was apparently the problem, getting them for $1 at the Goodwill. Most things you can get at the Goodwill. S-video cables, in particular, are extremely finicky. So you basically need a brand new one. Unless you're 100% sure that you haven't ever stepped on, crimped, bent, dropped, mutilated, or destroyed the cable in any way over its lifetime, and you have no way of knowing that if you get it from the Goodwill. Basically, you're not going to know whether the cable's any good until you get it. And if you've only ever used used cables, you're never going to know whether your cable's any good. The picture is rock solid, not an artifact, not a rainbow, not a checkerboard. No matter how much motion there is, the only rainbow I saw was a little bit of rainbowing between palm fronds in a high motion scene on the Predator Laserdisc. Everything else I've thrown at it, I haven't gotten a single analog artifact out of. Now, the ES10 does have a pretty aggressive digital noise reduction, so it softens the Laserdiscs a little bit. But it's still sharper than it was doing the composite straight into my video capture card, and quite a bit sharper than the composite straight into my TV, because the comb filter on my capture card is better than the comb filter on my TV, but the comb filter in this DVD recorder, which is the worst DVD recorder ever made for recording DVDs, but one of the best pass-throughs ever made for anything, especially if you're doing anything with VHS. A lot of times you'll have banding along the top of the picture, right? Sometimes you'll have a little bit along the bottom of the picture as well. This, especially in conjunction with a time-based corrector, will completely eliminate the nostalgia of watching a VHS tape. Because for me, those wigglies on the top and bottom of the screen is kind of like, let me know, I'm watching a VHS. But, of course, I've got a VHS deck that actually cleans that up internally automatically, so I don't even need to use a pass-through with that one. Even multi recorded tapes I throw at it, there's hardly any of the traditional VHS artifacts. Now, of course, there's color fading, two-line chroma laser resolution, that kind of shit. The color's so bleached out it looks like it's basically black and white. about time to replace the tape when he gets to that point. But now as a cheapskate, I have a couple anime tapes that are so washed out that I don't know how I watch them. I mean, it looked like it was recorded on a potato. I might try to find one of those tapes. I probably still have one somewhere, especially my Omigami-sama or Amigami-sama. I guess it would be. I always mix the English translation and the Japanese original up together because a lot of other people did too. Anyway, I don't know if you can hear the TV in the background. Maybe. Meh.